I think to understand the idea of youth empowerment, at least I see two main issues. One is, of course, the fact that the youth has to become constructive, positive elements for societies, and indeed the youth has to take eventually control of matters, economic, social, and political. In that sense, we truly, of course, need to nurture them and to empower them in that sense. But there is another very interesting and very important reason why, which is that the young people are not only a newer generation, but are a new generation in every sense of the word. They have already a different mindset. They are growing already in an entirely different world. They are much more used to change. They are much more used to technologies. They are much more used to the plurality that we see in the world today. They know far more, and they are better equipped to deal with this new reality and with these new changes that we ourselves are. So empowering them means to prepare them since now, not to deal with these new realities that they are much better used to deal with them than ourselves, but to make sure that they can prepare as well to acquire and to assume the enormous responsibility that all of them will have to face in the future. And I think that countries, governments, the European Union, Mexico, have to work together in a more global way to make sure that they have this new space and they have these opportunities to prepare themselves to be empowered. In the business world, for example, it's also very, very interesting to see very young people that are really creating enormous wealth in terms not in money, wealth in terms of knowledge, in terms of change, in terms of inclusion. And they are 20 years old, they are 18 years old, they are 16 years old. They are already demonstrating that they are very prepared. But I think empowering them means giving them the chance to do that, giving them the chance to achieve their goals early in life, and giving them the chance to start participating in all these public spaces that one day they will take over. No, I mean, for the reasons I explained, the idea of creating these networks of young people are absolutely critical. And are absolutely critical as well because young people by definition are global people. They have a much more cosmopolitan global perspectives. They simply because of the times they are living, access to communications, internet, this new openness and plurality. They don't need to travel to be global. They don't need to travel to be cosmopolitan. They just need to follow their daily life using technology as they do. So the possibility of creating spaces for them to have networks and exchanges with young people from other parts of the world is only an enriching one. It should be seen as a very, very strategic decision for governments. And I can see that. I can think that if we do those things successfully, we are in fact nurturing a very important, very successful, and very adept global leadership in the future.